It's been almost 2 years since my last entry. I stopped playing Call of Duty. I stopped playing anything at all. But I knew I would be in Games of Hell again for a third time, and probably my last. I actually built my own PC, nothing fancy, just a good B-budget build with an i5 and a 1050 Ti. My friends, Gene, Greg, and Gary convinced me to play Fortnite. I figured I shouldn't live my life in fear. A fear of that man or that thing. Plus, my PC could run a game like Fortnite on max settings. We loaded into a game, and right as we were at the part overlooking the bus to where you jump out, the screen goes black, and I hear the voice, "One more time." No. Not again. "What's happening?" everyone said. I told them, "A very bad thing." And it looked much worse than the last 2 games. Since before we were playing Call of Duty, and now this battle royale, the map was different. Haunted Hills had nothing on how creepy this map looked. It was smaller than the regular map on Fortnite. It was mostly flat with a few mountains in between. Once we got closer to the mountain, we discovered it was a mountain alright. But it wasn't a normal mountain. It was a mountain made out of people. They weren't Fortnite character skins. They were the actual players' bodies. Some even had their headsets attached to them still. There was an ominous sound near the mountain of bodies. It was a chest. Gene opened it. There was no gun, no potion, no materials, nothing. Just a note. The note made us all fear for our lives. The note said, "Win and live. Die, and you'll be added to the mountain." I knew right then and there the rules of the last 2 Games of Hells applied here. If you die in this game, you die in real life. Like with Kobe the last time I played, I decided to tell them what would happen. Luckily, we were a decent team, and we had always just about finished top 5. Here, top 5 wouldn't be good enough though. We run into this building that looked like an insane asylum. Gene sees a guy and pulls out a shotgun. Gene wins the gunfight. The guy Gene kills lets out this scream, just like before in the past games. A loud, painful scream. No one else knew, but I knew. I knew that his soul was being ripped out from his body and taken to hell. I decided in this moment to tell my friends the other part about the game. I then told my friends about what happened when I was by myself on Xbox playing Black Ops 2, and again playing Modern Warfare 2 Remastered on PlayStation. They all looked really shocked, but because of what they've witnessed so far, they believed me. They knew there wasn't room for false moves. We had to win. We had to live. Gene went to loot his body, and he told us to come over the body. He dropped building materials. We looked at our screen. There wasn't any building materials to build with. There wasn't no metal, no stone, no wood. Where the 3 things would be on your screen, there was just an X. Gene picked up the building material. It was bones. We realized the X wasn't an X at all, but it was 2 bones crossing. We were building with the bones of the people that we had killed. We could hear people all throughout the map screaming in pain and agony and suffering. Just like in the first 2 games, from their souls being sucked out and sent to hell. We moved forward, and eventually there were 10 people left. Our team of 4, another team of 4, and a team of 2. the team of 2 eventually takes out 2 of the other team of 4's players, leaving it in a 4v2 situation, our favor. I told my team this was it. If we won, we got to go home. We got to live, and hopefully not have to do this a 4th time. Out of nowhere, Greg gets sniped and is knocked down. We could hear him screaming more and more as his health went down. Gene was able to kill the person who downed Greg. I could hear his screams too, and they were awful. I decided I had nothing to lose, and I made Gene give me the rest of his materials, the bones. I built a staircase. I took out my shotgun, jumped down, shot and killed the last guy dead. In an instant, just like the last time, I felt my chest pulse really hard, and the next thing I knew, I was back in my room. I started the game during the daytime. I checked my phone. It had been a full 2 days later since we had started playing, and the sun was gone. There was nothing but night. I knew. I knew it would happen again, and I knew I wouldn't get lucky on my 4th time. If you're reading this, if you are reading this, please believe me. No one believes me. I'm going to the store. I'm buying rope. I'm tying the rope into a noose. I'm hanging it on a secure beam. I even have a chair. I'm putting my neck around the noose. I kicked the chair. I see him now. You're finally here.